Alright guys, and welcome back to more Nosurge. We are here, we are back with more Nosurge after finally completing the first level of Sarly's Genom metrics. We finally completed her damn Genom metrics. And what we want to do now, well, we haven't fully completed it, but we got her off that first stage. And what we want to do here is pretty much go to our equipment. We got some items that we can equip. I don't think not to cash right now. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. Look at this. I can't even equip her stuff. She has 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s, 1 level 4, but I have a lot of stuff I can do really quick. Now what does this mean? This 2 squares, but 1x. Like what? You know what? You know what I think it means? I think it's corresponding to the skills that I have. Because I've learned a couple of skills off camera when I was grinding for DP on the last episode. And this pretty much, this square right here, square one, is pretty much the first attack that's listed on square. And then when you push L1, it's the second attack. I don't know how this works, but it's confusing. But all I know is I'm going to equip the cream cathoda. There's got to be something else I got, right? There's nothing else I have. Wow. Well, I can equip up to 4 things at a time? Time enhancement, huh? Attack power. What? I can't equip... Dog, come on, man. Come on. I just won't change costume. I want to be perverted right now, man. Please let me do this. Alright, never mind. So, weapon. So, anything to do with offense is basically Delta. Other than the song magic. So, this would be Cash, and then defense would be Delta. Because she also has stuff too. But we can't unlock half of this stuff. Whatever, I've been playing for 8 hours. Well, today I've been playing for about 3, and most of it was spent in the Genometrics. So, you know what? You know what we can do? What we'll do is actually go to the purification site. Because we have a lot of those gems. And we might as well bring up some topics here. So we can unlock new slots for them. Romance novels, huh? The person running the bio shop must be super smart. Did you see all those books in there? They seem really dense. I couldn't even understand some of the titles. Well, they are dealing with sending people into the minds of others, so they would have to be pretty smart. People would turn right around and leave the shop if they saw you in charge of a shop like that. Maybe. Wait a minute, are you saying I'm obviously too stupid for the job? What the hell? Well, anyway, the books in the shop weren't that complicated. I saw quite a few romance novels mixed in. Seriously? I saw some stuff ranging from sappy to hardcore. I definitely didn't expect to see the Confessions of Cheating in a Crowd of Sharl series. What? No comment. They're surprisingly touching. I always need tissues when I read them. I never would have thought you were one for romance novels, Cass. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Well, I wonder why something like that would be in the bio shop. Well, diving means seeing inside the hearts of others, right? It depends on how you look at it, but they could be really romantic. It would show that you really trust your partner, otherwise it'd be impossible. I guess so. The bio's shopkeeper sees situations like that every day, so romance novels aren't too out of place. That makes sense. So, despite what you say, you really do trust me. You always have to get the last jab in there. Alright, let's try to... we can't fill in all the blue ones. Let's try to go for all the green ones at least. Oh wait, I already filled in all the green ones. What the hell am I saying? Well, there's a red one right there we can fill in. There's only one red one we have to fill in, so... I don't know what the red ones do, but they have to give you something significant, right? If you're filling all the colored tabs of... Now that I think about it, you're always wearing parkas, aren't you? I guess. Do you really like parkas that much? They're easy to move in, and if I'm being honest, I don't really like them. I might look young, but I'm definitely an adult. I'd rather wear something more appropriate for my age. Then why don't you? It's because none of the clothes that reflect my real age fit my body. The worst thing happened a little while ago, you know, what they told me at the store. They said I should wear frilly skirts while I'm still young and cute. Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with frills? And you know what I noticed? Like, in a lot of the CG art, Cass looks extremely freaking young. Like, she looks like a freaking 10-year-old in those CG arts. If you go back and look at that the Atsu bathhouse spring, she looks ridiculously young. Like, right here, her CGI model, his CGI model looks very, like, teenish, like 18, 20 years old. But if you look at, like, the artwork, like the hand-drawn stuff, that stuff looks like she's like 10 or 11, which is kind of weird. Why should I still have to wear skirts with frills at my age? I want to wear something more refined, something more adult. But your body type is too small, right? Yeah, and even if I did find some, they'd just get ruined working at Plasma anyway. I'm afraid of that happening, so I wear Parkers to be on the safe side. I don't really have a choice, got it? Sounds like you have it pretty rough. So that must have gave us something. That had to have gave us something. But anyway, let's start working on all these blue ones. I wonder if all purification sites are like this. I don't think they're all exactly like this, but I'm sure the atmosphere would be too intense for some people. Probably. I'm not too comfortable with it either. Wait, didn't you say you wanted to go swimming earlier? Yeah, I did, but I didn't realize how uncomfortable I would get. Does it feel a little too strange for you? I would say a little more like a lot. It's quiet and dim, and those blue lights give off a pleasant glow. I actually like it. Guess I'm not used to the feelings this unfamiliar atmosphere conjures up. I think a bath should be more relaxing to soothe the body and mind. Would you rather treat this like a purification site instead of a bath? I mean, Nate was taking a bath in a damn purification site, right? Like, what the hell? That reminds me, I hadn't asked you yet what you thought about the diet. What was it like when you were in my heart? It's hard to explain. What's so hard about it? Just tell me what you saw. What do you think is in your heart, Cass? That's a difficult question. Since it's inside my mind, it would be filled with things I think about every day. It's gotta be full of Naroki, right? Huh? Naroki, I'm always thinking about them when I'm tired. Huh. Surrounded by Naroki, huh? Naroki. Huh. I don't remember Naroku, bud. I said just Naroku. Anything else? Like what? Like, Sergeant Caddy or a war story? Something along those lines? What the heck are you talking about? Who the heck is Sergeant Caddy? Are you crazy? I never think of something so ridiculous. I like to answer the same question. The proper way to eat. Hey, I brought you a one-hit KO parfait, but you know those cause headaches so bad they make you faint, right? I'm not eating it. You can end up drowning if you pass out here. It's fine. Wouldn't you just get a headache because it's so cold? So if the hot water keeps your body warm, maybe you wouldn't get a headache from it. Do you really think it's that easy? And your plan, if it still hurts? Dive underwater, obviously. If I do that, I'm sure I wouldn't faint, even if it hurts. I know you really want to eat it, but I'm not going to let you dive in this bath. It's bad manners. No, I think you're worried about something else, girl. Dive clear impressions. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? I just kind of feel like my feelings towards you have changed. Before the dive, I just thought of you as, what about me? It's nothing. I would feel awkward telling you face to face. So is it bad? It's not good. But I feel as though the uneasy feelings I had has gotten a little weaker. I guess you could say it's easier to talk to you now than before the dive. It's hard to explain, but it is a good change. It makes me feel a little better. Does this mean you're okay to keep talking to me on that good level? That should be obvious. You don't need to ask. Besides, it would be a problem if you didn't keep diving into me. Looking forward to it. Alright, let's get this last blue one on here. Might as well just view them all. Quante felt completely different from Felion, didn't it? Yeah, I agree. Compared to Felion, the city feels more like... I'm a little jealous that they have so much land and plants, unlike Felion. If the Genoms church wasn't there, it would be nice to visit once in a while. I agree. For that, we need to defeat the church as soon as possible. Right. Alright, let's read these last three. I kind of wanted to ask about something in my mind. Why are you sighing like that? It's really hard to explain, even if I wanted to. I'm not asking for every little detail, but I felt like something changed inside myself. That's why I wanted to ask. A change, huh? You're Sarly's friend, right? No. Seriously, what's wrong? You keep giving me that look. It's nothing. So much has happened in your mind, yet there's nothing indicating it in reality. That's why I'm asking you, because I don't know what happened. That's true. If you knew, you'd be talking about Niroki right about now. Niroki? Never mind. It's nothing. Obviously, not nothing. You mentioning Niroki is kind of weird. Is this a good idea? Well, okay. Everyone was Niroki and had a feud with someone named MOF. I turned into Niroki. You were transformed, but what else? Can I turn into Niroki? It sounds like a dream world to me. Oh my god. It's never straightforward, but also very stubborn. She should work on that. You're one to talk. But I know she's not a bad person. She loves Niroki as much as I do. How do you feel about it? Maybe it's someone I can't ignore. With a personality like that, he probably doesn't have many girlfriends besides me. Kind of worried thinking about her now. Is this because of something you did in my mind? Yep, you got it. But now I understand. You really are changing for the better. Alright. All hail the Royal Road! Baths like this are definitely more relaxing. What's wrong, Cass? You look uncomfortable. Of course I'm uncomfortable. I'm sure you've forgotten, but this is a purification ceremony. It's an important ritual shared between trusting partners, you know? You're right. Why are you okay with such an important ritual being performed in a regular public bathhouse? There are plastic stools all over the place. It doesn't even feel like a purification ceremony at all. You should think about what you say sometimes. Did you forget that about the people who left so we could do our purification ceremony? No, but the tired-looking guys who were in here earlier, they gladly offered to let us use this place. I don't think you could find such a comfortable purification site anywhere else. I suppose, but it still makes me nervous hearing people's voices from the changing room. They're just waiting for us to finish our purification ceremony. I feel bad keeping people waiting who haven't even washed their faces yet. That's why we need to finish the ceremony quickly and let those people back in. I don't know if I could get used to doing the ceremony in a public place like this. Alright, one more and we're done. It's hard to believe that Nay's an adult sometimes, isn't it? Of course she is. She's the Empress after all. That's not what I mean. How do I put this? You know, she acts like an adult or something like one at least. Don't you remember the first time we came here? You mean the time when we all fell in here while she was doing her purification ceremony? Yeah, that. It would have been fine if it was just me or Sarly, but you were here too. Don't you think being surprised or freaking out would have been more like her? Well, what would you have done, Cass? I would have flipped out before using song magic. You probably would have been in the hospital. I think I understand where you're coming from, but that reaction is over the top. I think most women would react similarly. You're scared to have a man forcibly invading your space while you're defenseless. I didn't forcibly invade nothing. But maybe she was fine because it was me who came barging in. What do you mean? I don't remember it, but we've known Nay since we were kids, right? So maybe she just felt like she was seen by a kid. I guess that could be possible. Considering Nay's personality, that sounds plausible. Although it makes me a little sad, it would mean I'm still being treated like a kid at this age. There's no point in worrying about it. She's older than either of us, despite her appearance. I wonder how old she is anyway. I'm kind of curious, but I'm also kind of scared to find out. Huh. Looks like we unlocked level 3. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah, but we probably unlocked a lot of stuff for her. I guess I was wrong, but we probably unlocked a lot of stuff for Delta. Well, we only unlocked one. Love is valuable. Attack and power defense. Burst bonus. Give me that bonus. More attack power sounds good. Attack power, maximum HP. I don't even know what his HP does. Like, I don't even understand really. There's only one in Roku. Burst bonus and defense plus. I'll have to assume that burst bonus would help out. Oh, it's still in Japanese. I forgot to change it to English. No, what did I just do? I removed it on accident. Alright, here we go. Let's go over the cast. She might have some unique ones. Make up your mind. It's a desire for Delta to disappear. Sarly goes too far. Singing speed. Girl fight. Singing super enhance. Burst enhancement. Let's go with singing super enhance. Make up your mind. Singing speed. She already has one, so I guess we should go with. I guess we can keep everything the same. Yep, we're done. Alright, let's move out, guys. And before we do anything else, we need to switch this to English. Alright, here we go. Let's rock it. Let's get the hell out of here. Be on our way to Quantave. Finally, The Rock has come back to Quantave. I'm here to kick a little candy ass. No. Sorry to put this on you. I know you're busy, but do you mind swinging by the turbine room? No, that's alright. What's the matter? You forgot something? Well, not really something, but it's similar, I suppose. Can I check out the shops first? Can I go check out? No, I can't? Okay. I knew it! Seems like we had some while we're out. Though it's past the deadline, so it's expected. What? Seems like we had some while we're out. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean by had some? Who would come here? Customers. Wait, you mean you were running a shop? Yeah, I have been. Why are you asking this now? You never told me. I thought you already knew. But why run a store? To make a living, of course. I'm not some sort of monk. Obviously, on Quantave, I had to eat too. You mean you didn't receive any support from Felion? Well, there wasn't much, as you two already know. It's difficult to go in and out of this town. And I've been earning a little extra cash on the side with what I do best. What are you selling? Basically anything from day-to-day living items to weapons that were illegal to carry on Quantave. You really are one tough cookie. I'll take that as a compliment. You two should feel free to come by, of course. I won't charge you, as long as you don't mind helping me out a little bit. I'm really short-handed in terms of staff. So, I'm gonna guess we can forge weapons here? can't just agree for the both of us. It sounds like fun. Besides, Sarly needs our help. Aren't we really just going to ignore her? Thanks, Delta. I'll owe you one. Just do whatever you want. I can't stay here too long. Noelia laboratories are now available. Yay! Yay! Can I make some weapons? I got some money too. Oh, so we can finally start buying a lot of this stuff. Alright, we want to get at least 5 of everything. If not 5, at least 6. 6666. My favorite number. No, I'm just kidding. But man, she doesn't like synthesize items. I'm super salty. Oh, what the hell, Sarly? Still, it's hard to believe you opened a store in here of all places. Is it that strange? It's hot and dusty, and frankly, just being here suffocates you. Why open a store here? It's not that bad once you get used to it. Could you actually turn up the air a little bit more? Sorry, but the climate control isn't doing great right now. This is the best I can do. And you should fix it. Just because I live surrounded by machines doesn't mean I can fix them. I specialize in information, so I'm better at using machines than tinkering with them. I never knew that. Besides, your first mistake is expecting a comfortable environment on a degrading colony ship. Ha! I'll give you this book, Cash, so you study up. Living aboard a wrecked ship recipe. Living aboard a wrecked ship? Now that's a depressing thought. The fact that you're depressed by it means you're avoiding the truth. You must understand your surroundings. This recipe has steps to produce the items. Does this mean we can make them too? Yo, all I want to do is progress the story. I've been getting halted by Nan and Sarly for hours, dude. Like, oh my god. If you're interested, I can produce them right here for you. I like that sort of thing. I don't mind helping. It's getting interesting, isn't it? Let's try making a few to start off. Now I can make recipes. Alright, sweet. Survival food. Yellow supplement. I don't know where you get those. You know, I might be able to buy those. Handmade cathode. Yeah, we're not gonna watch this. DIY, do-it-yourself device is complete. Go ahead and take it. Hey, wait, are you seriously intending to have us use this cathode? I saw you were putting a lot of work into making it, but it just looks like junk. I made it using odds and ends from here around here. It's only natural that it would appear like this. Taking a closer look, it really is made from a bunch of junk. This part is rusted. Is it really okay to use this? Machine parts are surprisingly well made these days. They won't stop working due to a little rust. It might not appear very impressive, but its performance is higher than those you can buy at shops. Really? Is the performance really that great? It appears you have... Alright, it appears you're having a hard time believing me. No, you're saying it, so I believe it. But thanks to its appearance, I can't help but doubt that. It seems that even if I build things from odds and ends, I need to take appearance into consideration. Well, the fact that it's prioritizing performance over appearance seems just like a mistake you make, Sarly. Well, isn't it important to prioritize performance? I'm just saying, continuous damage too. Really? What the? This is a new one. This ain't Hatsune Miku. They look like some Hatsune Miku Project Diva dolls though. Yeah, about that. That looks like a... You know what that damn looks like. I ain't gonna say nothing. Looks like a cathode to me, guy. What kind of effect does it have? This actually is an ordinary vacuum tube, like the ones commonly used. People familiar with machines could tell at a glance, but this is the same as vacuum tubes used in most machines. So is it really an ordinary vacuum tube? Why would you make that? There's actually an important reason why I made this. These vacuum tubes are so highly demanded that production is never able to keep up. But it's just an ordinary vacuum tube. Why is there so much demand for something like this? I suppose people who don't deal with machines would have a hard time getting it. The machines we all use require large volumes of vacuum tubes. Many parts used in machines are consumed in countless quantities. These vacuum tubes are in more demand than we're imagining. Exactly, without these, we would all have a difficult time getting by. So I guess it isn't all about high performance vacuum tubes. Prototype required a great deal of work, a significant amount of time is needed to make them. Oh, now that you mention it, I need to draw the pictures one by one, so it takes a long time. You don't need that, it would still function without it. It's no good without this picture. Without this symbol, people like me won't be satisfied. Looks like the reason production can't keep up is thanks to the ridiculous fixation. Do we really need all these long dialogues with each item we create? Like, to me it just feels kind of like it's just dragging the game out a little bit. It's dragging me from like completing certain areas of the game. And we get another event. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I find this a little bit annoying. Like, why should I have to view an event when I just created a weapon? Now I gotta view another event. Who knows how long it can last? I just want to make the weapon and be on my way. And it's not like it's optional. I mean, sure, it's optional, but you want to upgrade equipment, right? Why is this place always so messy? Why don't you try cleaning up for a change? It might look a little messy, but it's actually quite functional for what I need. Are you sure about that? I find it hard to believe that you can work effectively in this environment. Of course, I don't use it all. But you see, there are lots of items that could come in handy, or just things I like having around. I suppose you could call it materials and interior design. Interior design, huh? I just don't get it. Figures. I wasn't expecting you to understand. This is all wrong. Look, even Delta agrees with me. No, I'm not talking about interior design. You two are supposed to be childhood friends, right? Why are you... Why are all of your conversations so boring? This is how it usually is. Still, there has to be a limit, right? And if you're childhood friends, then you should be able to talk to each other as if you're much closer. Why? I don't see the necessity. We communicate just fine. Well, maybe for you two, but what about the rest of us who have to watch you? You know, surely there are certain topics that girls can only share with their childhood besties, right? I don't see the necessity. We communicate just fine right now. You said the exact same thing a few lines ago. Still, what you're saying is not only impossible, it's ridiculous. I mean, try to think about it. Can you really see Sarly and me getting all bubbly over some girl talk? Oh my god. I can't. That doesn't mean it's impossible, right? Sarly, you're a girl after all. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a girl based on my age, but my appearance will probably never change. Do you really think someone who talks like that is capable of girl talk? No, just you wait. Here I am listening to the two of you say how impossible it is without my input. And I know I'm the one who brought this up, but suddenly it's all beginning to make sense. You're expecting results from the wrong person. You've gone too far now, Cash. For the record, anything you do, I can do better. Better, huh? Now you're being rather modest, aren't you? Well, I don't think I can beat you in the violence department. What? Good point. See, that's exactly what I can't do. Now you're just asking for it. So you're saying you can beat me in anything except violence? Then prove it. The next time I come over here, I want to hear non-stop girl talk. Bring it! Oh, it's been brought! Are you sure this is gonna be alright, Sarly? Even though... Do you even know how to talk like a girl? Don't underestimate me. I'm a girl after all. Of course I can talk like one. That's exactly what I'm worried about. Come on, she said she could do it, so let's see her give it a shot. I can't wait until we visit next time. We'll talk like girls all night long. Not exactly what I had in mind, I don't think. And with this, we are leaving before we get trapped here in another event that lasts 10 minutes. Alright, so what we want... Ooh, we can go to the bio shop here if we want to, but why would we do that? Anyway, we can go to the bathhouse, which is the purification place. Let's check out the Diffuser Street, because we need to go buy a damn yellow enhancement supplement. Jump. I know we can buy those here. I know we can. Yep. Probably gonna need a few of these. Get 2 more of these. Come back anytime. Alright. So it looks like we're done there. Looks like we want to go to the Genoms Cathedral to advance this damn game already. Now loading. It's Zill again. Looks like Zill's up to something again. That woman sure loves... Wow! I'm not even gonna try to say that. Wow! I had never heard of that word before. Tamagagogori. Like, Tamagagamakaka. Like, what? Tamagagamakaka. What is that word? Well, I guess so, kind of, but I wish we didn't. She's an ancient just like us. Oh, I didn't know. She'll do anything to get what she wants. You should be careful. Okay. Oh, there sure are a lot of people here. I know, right? There are way more Templar Knights guarding it. Or, there are way more Temple Knights guarding it the last time, too. Wait a minute! What are you doing here, Prim? Prim? I followed you. You didn't even notice. You shouldn't have done that. We're not playing around here. I'm scared. Why are you so mad? You wouldn't... Why wouldn't I be mad? What if something happens to you? Well, there's no point getting angry at her now. What should we do? What should we do? We can't leave her. I guess we'll have to bring her along. Prim, are you still sad? I'm not angry anymore. It's okay. Really? Still, we can't exactly sneak into the church right now. You want to get in there? Yes. We need to search for something inside the Genoms Cathedral. Prim saw a door with the same mark on it as the last one, or as that one. It was over by where I first met Mommy. Really? The abandoned residential district. Interesting. Prim joined the party. Will we ever get to see the light of day with gameplay? Oh, look at this. Another cutscene. There's a save point in here somewhere. Here it is. That's what I was looking for. So I'm going to use this save point really quick, guys. And we're going to save the game. Take a break. And once we come back, we'll be back with more Nosurge. So I'll see you guys later.